Hey everybody, it's Ash Wednesday 2026, and today if you're seeing all this snow, I'm shooting this about a week before, and as it was driving in today, and the snow was starting to melt, and we can finally see grass as of yesterday after a long time being covered in snow. And when the snow fell, we were covered in it, there was some beauty in it. It was white, it was pure, and we looked at it and you could see some beauty in that fresh fallen snow. Eventually it wasn't beautiful anymore as we get stuck in places and there was ice everywhere. There was no beauty in that. But as it melts away, we can start to see what's underneath. And while there is grass there, and that points us to a season where we won't have this cold and the snow anymore, you also, I'm staying here by this pile, you can, it's not very pretty anymore. It's not this white, freshly fallen snow. Instead, there's dirt, there's filth. We can see the things that were under that layers of snow as we tried to deal with it ourselves. And this kind of reminded me of Lent, because Lent for me was not something that I really practiced as a young kid. Never really heard about it. I didn't know what it was. And as I got older and got to make friends in different kind of churches and different backgrounds, and begin to understand what they celebrated and how they celebrated. But it came for me to be this season that was a lot like this melting away of the snow. It melts away these layers that we've built up, that we've piled up, and kind of reveals some of the filth, some of the dirt that's underneath. And yet, as it melts away, there is this promise of life that comes after it. That green grass underneath it reminds us that spring is coming eventually. We deal with our filth, our dirt, our sin, our problems, our struggles, the things that we've piled up in our life that maybe we haven't dealt with or given to God. And we do that in Lent because it leads to Easter. In Easter, we see in the tomb what God can do in his power, in his love, and in his grace with our huge problems. He brings life from death. And so Lent begins with Ash Wednesday, as Scripture promises that God can bring beauty from ashes. Ashes are ugly. They're filthy. They remind us of things that have been burned up and consumed. And God can take these things in us that we thought were dead, that we thought were gone, that we thought nothing good could come from, and he brings beauty from them. And so what's what we see in Lent? If we really journey with it, if we really practice some of the things that we can practice in this season, God melts away and uncovers some of the filth so that he can bring new life out of it. And so this Lent, we are going to challenge you with some daily prayers and scripture readings. They're just going to be one verse, one line prayers. They're really meant to be a prompt and a beginning for you to kind of melt away some of these things in your life, reveal some of the things that you need to deal with in yourself, so that when we get to Easter, we can celebrate the life that God brings from them. So as each week, we'll release those. They'll be on our app. They'll be on our website. If you're with us in person, we'll have handouts for you. But even if you're not here with us at Mount Zion, you can journey with us through Lent in this way. And I would encourage you to do that as we move towards Easter, so that we can really see the full power of God's love and grace. And we can see it in us. And Easter won't just be something that happened a long time ago. It will be something that's happening now in our hearts and in our lives through that resurrection power of Jesus Christ that lives in us. So will you journey with us this Lent as we seek to melt away these layers we've built up, reveal some of the things in our lives that we need to deal with, and let God bring us new life in them. We welcome you to join us, and I look forward to hearing what God does in you and through you through this Lenten season as we journey with him.